Hola familias, Miss Kat here. In this video I'm going to show you some samples of the supplies that you'll need for school for your children. I know every supply list is a little bit different, but this is the basic supplies that all toddler and primary classrooms will need. Toddler again is 18 months to about age 3, and primary is about 3 to 6 year olds. In these environments, our children are during that absorbent period. They are wanting to learn to do things themselves, and they need us to facilitate this by providing them with supplies they can learn to use and handle on their own. You'll hear my baby here in the background. So let's start. Whenever you bring the clothes for their boxes, make sure that the clothes are elastic and loose fitted so that the child can work on learning to pull them on and off. So no buttons or buttons. Everything needs to be elastic and wide that they can work on. Please avoid leggings as they're too tight for the kids to work on properly putting them on. So sweatpants, sweat shorts, loose fitted clothing, please. Tops, wide opening on the top that they can pull on and off. Buttons, zippers, they can't do yet. They will get there. They're gonna learn. They're gonna have lessons with the dressing frames where they get to learn how to button, zip, use all kinds of fasteners, but they'll master that likely after age 4. Once they master that, we'll let you know, so that then they can bring those type of clothing. But in the moment, they need clothes that they can succeed at putting on and off on their own. For shoes, here's one sample of a shoe. It's got Velcro, and the child can open it wide and put it on and off there themselves. You want to put your shoe on? Toma este. Este es zapato. They're soft sole. Here's another sample of a tennis shoe. It's got Velcro, and the child can put it on and off on their own. They can get their foot in. My child's shoes are very dirty, but they're flexible, they're comfortable, and the child can learn to put them on and off on their own. So no laces again for this, because we don't have time to lace 40 children's shoes. Once they learn that, we will let you know. But toddlers, they really need that Velcro so that they can work on putting them on and off. Okay, so every day your children will come to school and they're going to bring their water bottle, their wet bag, and their lunchbox. I'm going to show you some examples of what we mean and what they need. So this is a good water bottle from Target. It's got the presses here. It's a little challenging, but that's okay. We could help them. This one does have a straw, so it's okay. However, if you can find, this is a better option. If you can find one that has a wide opening, I have one that a student has let us borrow. It's easier and more sanitary. You want to say hi, Gabo? We're going to show them water bottles. The water bottles need to be able to be sanitized. They come to school every morning and they take them home every day. And it's important that you sanitize them properly and that you leave them open to dry. The issue with the straws is that they can get mold in them. Please don't send sippy cups or bottle type of bottles, because in our environment we want our children to learn to practice how to drink properly from a cup, and so openings like this allow them to practice that. Okay, every child will bring to school a lunchbox. It needs to have a handle because they hang it on their hook, and it needs to be insulated. The lunchbox should be appropriate to the amount of lunch and snacks that you're going to be sending, and then we'll teach them how to open and close it on their own. Do you want to go practice opening your lunchbox, Gabito? Okay, here, let me show you. Go here. Now open your lunchbox. All right, and then in your lunchbox, depending on what your teacher told you and what's on her supply list, they're going to have a lunch container and a snack container. Some might do 2. If you're enrolled in aftercare, if your child is enrolled in aftercare, they're going to need an extra snack for the afternoon, for after through 15. Snack containers should be able to be opened independently by the children. So any type of container that they can work on opening and closing on their own. This is easy. We can do this and we can practice. This would be a fun thing for you to practice with your children over the weekend, is how to open and close their containers. Show them very slowly. Slow down your motions and very carefully show them how to close and how to open their containers. Here's another example of a container that a lot of families use to keep things warm. We don't heat up food, so a little thermos can keep any kind of food that you want them to keep warm in. So these would be inside their lunchbox. So they carry their lunchbox, carry their water bottle, and their wet bag. And you can find there are better wet bags than this that actually have a button that you can just attach the wet bag to the lunchbox. That's a lot easier for everybody. But this is a sample of a wet bag. It's just it's waterproof. So we can put their dirty clothes on there and send it home. And so the next day you wash it and you send clean clothes for them. So this is a sample of a wet bag. Okay, in the next video I'm going to show you some nap items.